rendered uninhabitable for weeks or months to come as a result of this storm. Do you have a sense specifically where they're talking about how much of Melbourne they're talking about? What does that warning mean to you?
Well, we treat it as, we're preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. We know that this is a severe storm. We do have areas on the barrier island that belong to Melbourne, and hoping that they will do a mandatory evacuation or go to shelters. So we pretty much, in the Emergency Operations Center, which was activated this morning at 8, but we're on standby and we're ready to respond if needed.
And yeah, give us a sense. You're the mayor of the town. You're also right in the track of this storm. What are you doing? Are you going to be evacuating to a shelter? Where are you going to be?
Yeah, my home is on the river, so we boarded up, and I have evacuated. So I'm at my daughter's home, which is right off of Sarno Road in Melbourne.
And we just heard from some of those residents who are at that evacuation shelter, though, saying that their neighbors, in many cases, some of their neighbors made a decision to stay home. How common do you think that sentiment is? People saying, you know what, I'll be fine. I'm just going to stay in my home through this one.
I bet you it's a lot. I'm on Facebook and I'm doing Twitter, and so, if I know of anybody that's, especially in the Atlantic, I think that's what the individual said, they need to go and evacuate. I mean, they're right near the ocean, and the surge is going to be terrible.
All right, Mayor Kathy.
So I'm encouraging them they've got to leave, just like the Governor Scott said.
Okay, and actually, quick question here. How much time do they have to leave? When is it too late? If you haven't evacuated now, how much time do you have to get out?
The winds are going to determine closing the bridge. So I'm hearing maybe 6 o'clock, maybe later. But if it gets really windy, and I don't know what that threshold is, they will close the bridge.
All right. I mean, it's 4:30 right now, so your message is basically get out now. Kathy Meehan, the mayor of Melbourne, Florida, thank you for taking a few minutes. We appreciate that. We're going to